The mind. Your question is something to do with the mind. Well, what is the mind? It's a separate entity. Can you isolate your mind? Let's know the mind. Can you comprehend the mind? By what tool will you comprehend the mind itself? By what tool will you know the mind? That itself is the mind. Well, it's complicated. Well, simply speaking, the mind wants attention on itself. It goes to the places where it gets attention. The mind wants appreciation. The mind wants glorification. And if somebody will give you attention, glorification, the mind goes there. It wants benefits. It wants gains. The mind wants profit. The mind wants to own things. It wants a sense of entitlement over things. So the mind wants attention and it wants glorification, appreciation, and the mind wants to get engaged. It wants activity, it wants work. It wants to do something all the time, or else the mind becomes restless. Isn't that your experience? And the mind wants to defend and protect from where it is drawing the attention, from where it is drawing the engagement, where it is getting benefits, where it is getting profit. And the mind, it wants to protect that place. This is lesson 1 of the mind. Lesson 2 of the mind. Lesson 2, yeah. The mind wants domination. It wants control. It wants to dominate. The mind wants to go where it can influence. The mind wants to go where it can influence. The mind wants to go where it gets its rights. It wants authority. It wants rights. It wants control. And the mind, it likes to do things and it wants to do things that what it likes. It's averse to many things. Isn't that the nature of your mind? So it wants domination. It wants control. It wants influence. And this is lesson 2. It wants entitlement, it wants ownership, it wants registration, it wants things that is surety how things gonna be. It wants a sense of permanence. So this is lesson 2 of the mind. And then there are many lessons of the mind, and these are features, characteristics, and the properties of the mind. And what else does the mind want? It wants to have a social equation. It wants a relationship with other people. The mind wants to come together with other people, with the other minds. It wants linkages. It wants bonding. It wants bonding with the society. It wants bonding with other individuals. And when that comes, then the mind has to move through. It has to move through diplomacy. It needs to understand legislator, lawmakers, rules. It needs to understand governance, administration, management. The mind must understand how to deal with celebrities, athletes, enforcement directorates, accounting procedure, documentation, reporting. All these are how the society is appearing to you. Your social equation is moving through all this. Certification, institutions, education, career, academics, recruitment procedures, examinations, and policies, then police, military, militant, activists. You can't escape journalists. You can't escape agent. You have to represent something. And then there is rowdies, gangsters. So you got to go through all this. This is all part of the society how it appears to you. So this is, the mind has to go through all this, is lesson 4. Lesson 5 of the mind. The mind needs to understand preparation, protocol, planning, procedures, protocols. The mind moves through its understanding of property. It owns property. It wants to protect priorities. It has principles. It has principles of living. It has payment, price, positions and place, and permissions and punishments. So these are all the lesson 5 of the mind. Then the mind wants, I told you in lesson 2, it wants dominance, control, influence. Now it has to transact. The mind has to transact. It has intersections of various minds, crossroads of various minds. Various times of your life there are crossroads, intersections, collaboration. It needs to produce a product. It wants refinement of the product. It needs a curative of a great product. Product has to be of utility to other people. You got to make your product visible to other people, potential consumers. You got to generate revenue. You got to be available in the market. So you have collaboration, transactions, production of the product, manufacture, architect of the product, builder. It's not about services alone. It's about actually building. Production, and then you got to be visible in the market, identify a consumer, persuade, communicate. These are all part of the mind. Mind has to go through all this. And then you got to generate revenue after you make a sale. You got to defend and protect the existing resources that you have. So this is lesson 5. Well, you can categorize, classify the way you want to. You can understand the world by your sorting, segregating, labeling, designating. And of all these, lesson 6 of the mind is that sometimes things are just hit, strike. Sometimes they are abrupt. Sometimes the responses, reciprocations towards you from the other persons is hit, strike. Sometimes it's sudden, uprooting. Sometimes it's uprooting, relocating, dislocating, disruptive. Sometimes it's abrupt. How do you deal with all this? How do you deal with things that are sudden in your face? When sporadic, at random, suddenly, without warning, how do you deal with it? You got to negotiate, you got to bargain, you got to be gambling, and you got to know how to take risks. Otherwise, you will not be able to maneuver when things are just sporadic, things are just at random, it's sudden at you, it's harsh. So what I would do, in any which case, whatever the mind is, understand the feature, the property, characteristics of the mind, and stop accusing, blaming, stop alleging, and stop complaining. Stop these things. No complaints, no blames, no alleging, no accusing. The world, it is the way it is. It has its appropriateness and inappropriateness. Do you have the wisdom of the mind? So this is Mindcraft number 29, and you need to, you have seen Mindcraft number 15, Mindcraft number 12, and you have benefited. That's why you come to Mindcraft number 29 currently, and look forward for more ideas of the mind, and enforce it, understand it, make a note of it, learn it in different category classifications. Understand lesson number 8 of the mind is that everything has to be defined, articulated, calibrated, measured, defined, articulated, explained, descriptive of things. Well, that's how the mind works. Learn to do some breathing techniques, pranayama, get yourself sensitized to how the mind works, do meditation, and many kinds of Indian type of pranayamas are available. Use it and understand Mindcraft number 29 and go through the other series of the Mindcraft. Enjoy.